instead of talking about told you know I'm fucking all these 8 years old, so that makes me a pedo. Oh shit, I'm getting a call by Nardxo. Alright, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Alright, hold on.
I know, I should like trippy. Alright. I think brother's in the chat, actually. You could stop the music if you want. Jayden?
Yo, what's up?
Jayden!
Nardxo!
Brother, how are you, man?
Speak again, buddy. How you doing?
Doing good, actually. Been pretty odd week, but
Out of week.
I noticed it was no, I meant last week.
Oh shit, what happened?
Have you heard about retro? What is it called? The retrograde being in Mercury or some shit like that. Have you heard of that?
I don't even know what you're talking about, but yeah.
So basically, like, there's like, in spiritual terms, right? Like, things like from your past start coming back to you. I guess that's funny because like I'm kind of part of your past and I'm coming back. You know what I mean? So yeah, I've been, I've just seen like, people that I've had in my past life coming back and like kind of making a little like cameo in my life, and I was like, this is pretty interesting. But yeah, no, I mean, kind of goes back to this situation. Like, well, we're back, so welcome back to the show, actually. So
I appreciate you, bro. All right, bro. So you wanted me to come on here in one of your responses, so like for like a debate type shit?
Yeah, actually, but I guess I kind of wanted to do a little cold open here, I guess, but I did want to say what's up and happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man, of course. How was your birthday?
It was good. I streamed it.
Oh, you did? What did you do?
We was just with my boys, you know what I mean, at the pizza company. Wait,
so you went to the pizza place?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if my mic is a little quiet.
That's fine. You, as far as I hear, you sound pretty crisp.
I appreciate you. All right.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, happy birthday. I noticed your room is actually clean, actually. So
that's my room's always clean, gang. What the hell?
I'm just messing with you, dog. I'm just kidding, bro.
All right, bro. So, what's up with the Danny, bro?
I feel like. What do you want to know?
Like, why did it start, and how is it like? What's going on right now?
Right. So, a lot of that I've kind of already mentioned on my show, and like it's kind of a little bit boring if I, mentioned it all over again to everybody.
Well, but it's not. It shouldn't be boring. It's we're talking, so it doesn't have to be like not boring.
Okay, so what do you know?
All I know is that y'all are beefing because I guess he betrayed you, or like wasn't behind your wasn't on your back.
Go on.
So like it started with like the diss track, I guess. But not gonna lie, I was cooking up food and I was watching your response to Danny, and I guess what he was saying, he didn't get the point. So what is the point? Because he was, from what I heard, that's all I heard, that you was just pretty offended that he didn't react to your response.
Okay, that's fine. You don't really know, like you said, you were eating, you didn't know the full context. That's fine. So since you want to know, basically, me and Danny kind of like came across through our chatters. They kind of brought us together, right?
Yeah.
And there was a point in time where we were like streaming like back to back. Like he would just come in and he'd be a guest on my show. He wasn't doing much YouTube live streams, but he was doing a lot of TikToks. But a lot of the chat liked seeing him on my channel, right? So I thought we were buddies, you know what I mean? Like we were super cool, and I like that was that. There was a time when he decided to make a trip to LA, I guess, because he's from Texas, and he has family in LA, so he's like, I guess he's gonna go visit family. And during that time, chat was like, oh, this is the perfect opportunity for you to make content with Nard and this other guy. I'm not gonna mention his name just because like this is not about him. So we're like, okay, cool, we'll do that. Everything, we waited until he got to LA, but as time started to pass and we're getting closer and closer to the date, me nor the other creator that was supposed to meet up with Danny, we didn't have enough resources to basically meet up with this guy and, you know, collaborate and stuff. And Nefty had talked about it. I even talked about it. I reached out to Danny actually, like probably like a day before or whatever, saying like, hey dude, like things are just not aligned.
Yeah.
And things are not gonna work out. And that's the one thing that he didn't tell anybody publicly, and that was my issue, was that like we had communicated behind the scenes, right, Jayden? And he did not like I mean, imagine, dude, like you thought this guy was your friend, and you know you plan to do all this shit, and then you like, I don't know, say you couldn't make it, and you told him that, and he doesn't respond, and then the next day you see this stream where like he's like saying that like, oh, he never got back to me, when that was not true. Like that fucked me up, and I was like, okay, like I had to speak up about it like probably like a couple days later. And my problem was that he never, like, as a friend, you know, really told the story.
Yeah, so
he didn't back me up.
He just
like,
said
like,
his side.
fuck. Right, and yeah, he said his side, and in my opinion, the way he said it was the way that like he wanted to say it without having any kind of backlash.
Yeah,
he didn't want any of the problems. But little did he know that like my content is very different from Danny's, and when something is out of line, you know, I'm usually I'm not gonna say anything about it, but this was what I thought was my friend, and eventually like he did that reaction to your video where like he didn't have my back again, and I was like, wow, dude, like, and I didn't say anything about it until chat kept bringing it up to me. I was like, when is this guy like gonna say something before I do? And it's like I didn't want to say anything. I tried to make it private, but you know,
why didn't you make it private?
We did. I messaged him in the DMs, which again he was like, he didn't talk about it, but I did. Just for anyone that wanted to know that, I did reach out to him. Not even did I reach out to him, but one of my moderators reached out to him before any of this happened, and it didn't get to this point until I had to speak up about it because chat was wondering. And like, what was I gonna say? Nothing.
So chat was the people who were trying to get you to talk about him.
They just want to know what was up with our relationship, because again, we were like publicly like good friends. Yeah.
So you're telling me that he was the one on the TikTok live talking about you first?
Yeah.
Interesting. And then he says that he didn't want to start anything?
Sorry, what?
He said he didn't want to start drama, but he was talking about you first?
He didn't want... Okay, so that's the problem, right? He didn't want to get involved in any drama. But him doing the reaction to your video and having a discussion and all that, he's involving himself in this conversation, and if, you know, he didn't want to be involved in any of this, he shouldn't have made the video, you know, because that he's getting his feet wet into that conversation, and if he doesn't like what I have to say about it, well, that's not on me, dude. You're on the internet. Like, you should know that like some people are just not gonna like you, and if you're not gonna like what they're gonna say, then true. Like that's how you react to it, right? Like it's all a matter of how you react to it.
Jaden is fat.
Oh, my fault. I got a donation. Yo!
I am a
Who donated?
You're a dumbass. Okay, thank you for the donation, gang. I don't know.
Shout out to Dono. How much was it?
150.
That's cool, man.
So you know, now I heard both sides of the story. So you know, with our beef, I feel like chat hasn't heard my side to the story, like your chat, because especially like what you said right now, like, oh, it's gonna be boring if I say the whole story. That's what you said when you responded to my response. So I'm throwing my phone over here, motherfuckers leaked my number. Okay, so
damn, I'm so sorry that happened to you, bro. That sucks.
Oh my. Okay, hold on, bro. Give me a second, bro.
Do your thing, man. Do your thing. You're fine.
I'm gonna mute up real quick.
You're fine, bro. You're fine.
I swear to fucking God!
Chat here. How's everybody doing? Energetic ship with me. What up? Hey, James Apkins. Thank you for being here. James, what up? How are you doing?
I'm tired of it.
On the highway. Thank you,
blocking
chat,
this
for being
number.
here.
I'm blocking this number. Damn.
Are you playing Starfield? Or do you
Holy
play Starfield
shit.
too? Or what is that game that you're playing on your Switch? Stardew Valley.
Weirdos. Call me
What
one
is
more
this
time,
Starfield
see what
that I
happens,
hear?
bro.
Isn't that like a Yu-Gi-Oh card that I've been hearing about? I think it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card thing. Someone said it in chat. Guys, what is that?
All right, my fault. Okay, I'm blocking this.
You're good, bro.
Hold on.
You're fine. Sorry,
All
man.
right.
Okay.
Hey, motherfucker, guess what? You blocked. All right. So, what was I saying? I was talking about how I feel like my point wasn't heard because you were saying it was boring. So, your last response, I was watching it on when I was on vacation. So, people were telling me like, "Yo, Nard responded to you saying Jayden Flores exposed." You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like, I was just in the front of the ship watching it like 2 a.m. I wasn't doing nothing. So, what I realized is that I've read this before, but it was pretty bad this time.
Yeah.
You skipped through like half of my response in the excuse saying it's boring. Correct?
Okay.
But I feel like the only parts that you didn't skip was the parts where I was making dumb shit, like dumb jokes and type shit. But like I said a lot of points in that response that you didn't come across.
Okay. Let's we can talk about them now if you want.
All right, so one of my responses, because you're trying to say that I don't own up to my actions, right?
Okay.
So I literally did like twice, but you skipped through all of it. So,
Okay.
you can say what you want to say because you wanted to debate this, and then I'll just say my side of the story.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so what are we gonna first talk about?
So, okay, I thought you were gonna ask questions, but okay. Do you want me to start first?
Yeah, go.
Okay, cool. So, I guess to start it off, what issues have you kind of had with what I have said on the streams, or I guess anything in general that I've said against you?
I feel like you haven't really said anything that will offend me. I feel like it's the fact that you will skip through parts of my streams.
Okay, can I elaborate on that a little bit?
Okay, what's your elaboration?
Okay, so with that, the reason why I skip those parts is because what I'm seeing is you dodging my original questions that I had for you in the original interview.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of like just, again, like I said, dodged them. And most of the criticism that I heard from you were just kind of like hateful comments, or just said stuff that you said that's not true, because again, there's a lot of plot holes in what you said about my relationship with Danny, and I'm just like, okay, you're just not informed with anything that's happening, which is fine. I'm not saying like that you don't know anything.
That's why we're doing this.
Right, exactly. And like that's what I'm here for, but yeah,
So,
go ahead.
some of the points that you claim I dodged and I don't have, and you will say, like you said in the response, these people don't get my points. So what points am I not getting?
Okay. So let's see. So let's see. You crossed paths during the Shawty B meet and greet. That's when we crossed paths, right? Was during the Shawty B meet and greet, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot went down, like, and has went down since that. But I just noticed that, again, going back to me not reacting to your quote unquote criticisms, is that you didn't really have any like points to challenge me with. Like, again, it was just kind of like,
I rewatched the interview, and I rewatched it, and it was pretty painful to watch. But when I watched it for one last time, I found out that you were just talking over me. So that made me talk louder.
Jayden is fat.
And
Blue Takis
okay,
every night.
I'm gonna mute donations, bro.
Are you a dino?
Am I a dino? No, I'm not a dino, dog. Thank you for the $2 though. All right. What was I saying, bro? I forgot, bro. Anyways, oh yeah,
you said that I was cutting you off. You said I was cutting you off.
Yeah, you was cutting me off in the interview, which made me like talk over you because you was trying to say.
I don't think that's true though.
Okay, let's run out the interview then. Let's play back.
Okay, do you want to pull it up?
Here, let me see if I can pull it up there.
Sure.
Here, hold on. We'll find it. I'll find it right now. Oh, shit. I was just there. Man, and I refreshed my screen. Okay, hold on.
Let me know, because I have the video right here.
Oh, you do? Run it up then.
I can pull it. I mean, I can pull it up really quick.
Pull it up.
What part do you want to see?
The end part.
Okay.
Let's pull it up.
Just give me like 2 minutes.
All right.
I'm gonna share my screen with you really quick.
All right, go ahead.
All right, let's see.
So there's a couple things that I'll have pulled up.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm pulling it up right now. Let me look for it real quick. Jayden Flores podcast. You can see that, right?
What?
You can see the screen?
Yeah. Appreciate you for having me the first in the search bar.
Yeah, that's fine.
Confronting
I mean,
Shawty
I
and
did
Clout
have
chasing.
to. I did have to do your research, right? Isn't that what you did?
Yeah, that's what I did. That you claimed that I watched all your videos, so.
Right. All right. So here's the. I found it.
Yeah, it's right there. Oh, oh shoot!
Okay.
It's like right at the end. Timestamp. There you go.
Perfect. Great. That's awesome. All right. So this is when. This is after the stream, right?
Okay. Okay, we got him. GG's.
All right. Just let me pause it real quick because the computer is a little. It's taking its time. This is not. I'm not choosing. Okay. There you go. Okay. So you want to see the ending, right? So that's about.
So it's
When
right
you-
when I start screaming at you, bro. In which
Okay.
I don't know why my microphone was like that, bro. I don't know what microphone I was using.
That's fine. That's okay, dude.
Because look, dude, think about it. You fought how many times? 3 times? 2 times?
Okay, now I'm
You
gonna
kept going for it, bro. And
I'm
and
gonna
it
talk
was your
through
goal.
this
That's
because
fine.
I'm gonna actually say points to it now.
Shut it down,
Okay. Just tell me when to pause.
All right.
bro.
You shut it down the first time we did it.
Yeah, they know the security guard said it, and you're just.
So
you're
here,
just
so
not making
okay,
sense,
so
like-
here is my response to that. So when this is what I was trying to say the first time. When you claimed that I was the whole reason why it shut down, when it really was not the whole reason why it shut down, is because there was many people over there fucking around, and it wasn't just us. There was a whole other video, whole other vloggers doing shit too. So I will admit that I was part of it, which I did
Okay.
admit in the interview. I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay.
But we weren't the whole reason why it got shut down. So you can keep playing it.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, yeah, and you know what? I don't know if I said myself clearly enough during whatever it was I said what I said, but the fact that you're taking accountability for it, you having at least partial accountability for it shutting down is good to hear. But that's kind of what I said from the beginning. So.
But that's not all you said from the beginning. You were saying a lot more stuff in the beginning. Just a bunch of just shots at me and stuff like that. I took accountability.
Okay, do you want to keep playing the video or do you?
Yeah,
wanna...
keep going.
Okay.
I asked you in the beginning, what was your goal? And you said you shut it down. That was your goal. So, you ultimately had a goal to shut down this thing. So, and ultimately, that wouldn't have happened if it was.
Whose idea was it to shut down the?
It was no one's
whole
idea.
thing?
It was no one's idea. No one had an idea to shut it down. I said
So why did
this
you go there?
dozens of times that
So why did you go there?
our main goal was to get those dumbass pictures of Shawty Bay and get her to sign it, because we expected there to be like 300 people, but then 50,000 people showed up. So when that happened, I was like, let's just fake fight and see what happens. We didn't expect it to shut down. We just expected to get
Wait, so you're
some
telling me?
a W
Wait,
clip.
wait. I'm sorry. You're saying that you pretending to fight, you didn't think that security guards were going to see, oh, these people are starting to fight, inciting a riot. You don't think they're going to stop the.
Now,
the
how
whole
would that
thing
incite
from
a riot?
happening? I mean, you're fighting.
But how would that incite a riot?
You're scaring people.
Scaring people will start a riot.
Maybe it could happen.
Okay, whatever you say. So, We didn't expect it to shut down from a little fight, and plus the fight that we were doing.
How did you not know though?
If you were watching the video thoroughly, we were just pushing. We weren't like throwing haymakers or nothing. We were just pushing out, which the security would probably just kick us out. But when it shut down, we was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
You guys didn't. But that's the thing. You guys didn't do it one time. You did it more than one time, and that's why they got shut down because security had to keep going back to you and telling you, "Hey, dude, what are you doing?"
But it shut down the first time that shit happened, and that when they shut it down, that was 10 minutes after we got into the fight.
Okay, but it still got shut down regardless. So what's your point?
My point is that we weren't the real reason. So,
but you were partially right. That's what you said.
We weren't the whole reason because they shut it down 10 minutes after we did that.
Right, but you have partial. You think you have partial reason, is what you said.
So the partial reason, yeah, because we were inflicting.
So then, what are we arguing? What are we arguing then?
So the argument is that we were not the whole reason, and this was back in May, and we already talked about this dozens of times. How many responses did we do to this? You tell me.
What do you mean? What?
How many responses have you done to this Shawty based shit?
It was just one time.
No, it wasn't. Look at your channel right now. There was a lot of responses to each other.
Literally, the reason why we had this whole debate was for the Shawty video. We only interviewed you about it one time, and then I did a highlights video on it.
What?
On that one topic.
What?
It was on that one topic. What are you talking about?
That one topic made it into all of this because you couldn't keep your mouth shut after that debate.
But you're saying that everything had to do with the Shawty Bay prankster, but that's not what the point is.
Okay, so what is the point then?
Do you see how like we're going nowhere here? We're going like into different points here. You're not like, you know.
Because I'm trying to figure out your point, but so like,
dude,
what's your point?
Okay, I'm not gonna go in circles here.
Okay, just play the video then. If you can't answer my question, play the video.
All right, man.
All right.
All right. Do you want to watch the video, or do you want me to ask you actual questions about the points that you had that you said you didn't have time to ask about?
It's whatever you want to do.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you some questions because look, I feel like watching the video. Genuinely, if they want to go watch it, they could go watch it. Right. I genuinely don't believe that I cut you off in any of these times that I think you spoke over me, to be honest.
You don't have to believe it, but if you want to prove it, then you could watch it. What the hell happened to your?
Well, I need to watch it. I made the video. I know what happened.
If you knew what happened, then you would know what happened then.
Yeah, I know what happened, and I did not talk over you.
Yes, you did cut me off. How would you know if you haven't watched that video in a long time?
I made the video. Dude, what are you talking about?
I streamed.
I made the video, bro.
You made the video how long ago? I don't remember all the videos I made.
Anyways,
okay, what's your next question?
The Clout Chaser debate. Now, I noticed that's like one of the criticisms that you had about me. Mm-hmm. What's your whole video about the Shawty Bay? Isn't that what you kind of did? Like, you saw her do a meet and greet, and you were like, "Oh, I could get clout from this," so I decided to go to her event. Isn't that what you did?
The main thing that wasn't I don't do this for just clout. I do this for entertainment, and it's not just clout. I do it to entertain other people. I don't just do it for clout. What's your question?
That's not my question. My question is, you saw that there was a Shawty Bay meet and greet, and you decided to go over there because you probably saw an opportunity with the name Shawty Bay. Oh, she's at a place where I could probably get to. Mm-hmm. Did you not go there because you thought it would bring numbers to me?
Yeah, and you did the same thing with me, no? Oh, I could.
I went to you because Sorry, go ahead.
Because you went to me because you found out what happened and it's pretty big, so you thought you could interview me, not just for the advice, but to get something out of it. Because if you wanted to do that, just give me advice, you wouldn't do it publicly, which is why.
What's wrong with me giving you advice? What's wrong with me giving you advice?
I would accept advice if it's not presented to me ignorantly, because you're being very ignorant this whole time.
How am I being ignorant?
You're being ignorant because you're not hearing me out too.
I'm hearing you out right now. What do you got to say?
That's what I just said. You're not hearing me out the whole time. Now you're finally hearing me out after this whole time. So we're here. And
dude, I've literally been watching your streams about me. What are you talking about? I've been hearing you out. You've said nothing.
You'll watch them and then you'll skip. Okay, my fault. Go talk.
I've been watching you're good, man. I've been watching your streams, and again, I haven't heard a single thing that you've said that like I have been able to actually say something about, because anything that you've said is just you talking trash about me, which I want to get to at some point.
Okay.
But you so far still haven't challenged me on anything that I've done, and anything that you have challenged me on, I've already like cut down. So I don't know when you want to get to that, but I definitely do have a lot of questions for you.
Okay, so you're talking about challenge down. What do you mean by challenge down? Because I literally just asked you a question right now and you never answered it. Like, what's the whole point of doing
What's
it?
your question? What's your question?
I just said it.
What's your question?
What's the whole point of doing it, of the interview? Since it's not,
What interview?
since it's not clout chasing.
The point was to get you to understand what you're doing, bro. Is like there's implications to what you're doing.
Okay.
You understand that, right?
So I do understand it. Now, what I said to your answer was I will take the advice if it's not presented to me ignorantly, but you presented it to me ignorantly and made all kinds of shit out of my name.
Did you
and
see the Shawty Hate incident? Go ahead.
And made all kinds of shit around my name, uploaded all these TikTok clips of me on the interview. That's not advice.
How many TikTok clips of you did I make?
Like 2. And there was
2?
hella people. There's hella other
Pretty
people
sure it was
making
just
other
one,
TikTok
dude.
clips. 1 or 2. I don't know. I don't pay attention to your
It was
shit.
just one, man. What are you talking about?
Okay. So,
You're literally
1
going
is
around the
1 too
question I'm
much.
asking. I need to know now, when you saw the Shawty babe meet and greet, did you go over there to Clout Chase? Yes
I
or no?
went in there to find new opportunities. If it's clout chasing your words, then yes, you could twist my words. Like you always do. Twist my words.
Okay, well, moving on. Do you think that the video that you made about... Why did you go to the meet and greet?
Why did I go to the meet and greet? To find opportunities to make content.
Do you understand what, like, the fact that you were a part of... I'm not saying fully, you were a part of the shutdown. Do you understand that, like, you wasted a lot of people's time and money? Like, you understand that, right?
The meet and greet was free.
I'm talking about the time it took to travel there. Some people had to probably get probably a place to stay. The security is getting paid for all this bullshit that they have to deal with. They have to rent that space for that specific store. There's a lot of stuff happening here that you don't understand, right? Because I don't blame you, dude. You're young. But did you think about all that or no?
No, and plus, it's not my fault for that. That's the whole thing's fault. For wasting people's time.
How?
Because they didn't set it up great enough.
How were they supposed to know that you were gonna start a whole fucking riot?
Me? You mean the other 50,000 people there? You want to start an interview with the other 50,000 people there? If that's what your problem
You and
is.
the other people. Again, right? You had partial say in all this, right?
Partial say in all this. Yeah, I will admit that I have partial say in this. And that was to entertain other people, not to shut it down.
So how do you feel about the time that you wasted for them?
What? You lagged.
How do you feel about the time you wasted for them?
The time I wasted for them?
You wasted their time.
I honestly didn't
You were
feel like I
part of
wasted
it.
their
You were
time.
part.
That event was already
Why not?
down to shit. That event was
Why didn't you
already
feel like
down
you
to
wasted-
shit. Okay,
How
keep
was it
going.
down to shit already? How was it down to shit already?
How would you know if it didn't go? That was
I saw
already
there's videos. There's plenty of videos out there, man.
plenty of videos out there.
You
right?
And honestly, one of the videos was you shutting it down. So I mean, we all saw what happened.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we're here. We all saw what happened. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. So I wasn't the main reason why it shut down. It shut down 10 minutes later because
we already
they
talked
thought
about that.
because they thought that people were shooting freaking guns, but it was dumbass balloons. That was another main reason that was probably never shown.
We're not talking about those reasons.
That was another public scare. Talk about talk about this reason right here.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Do you think that content was controversial?
content was controversial. I mean, obviously, if it's doing all this. But I didn't think it was controversial from the start
You didn't think it was controversial? How? How did you not think that?
because I was just entertaining.
You said you wanted to start a fight. Does that not sound like you're like...
Start a fight means start a fake fight, not a real fight. How is that
Do you understand the
controversial?
implications that brings?
The implication that brings.
Yes.
No, I don't. Can you explain it to me?
When you start a fight, dude, you're gonna scare people, and you don't know how people react when they get scared. A lot of shit can happen, to the point where people could possibly start their own fights from out of fear. or they could have a panic attack. You don't fucking know. But do you want to be? Do you want to have your name associated with that?
I mean, I wouldn't want my name associated with all the things you said, even though it's false. So I no.
Okay.
So you said in one of your responses that like just YouTubers like me in general, like like Jayden and Loaf, like you don't mess with any of them, like you don't like any of them.
I never said that.
You did say that. I wish I was screen recorded that shit. You did say that.
I don't. Okay, look, I don't know Loaf. I don't watch his content. So if you heard me say that I don't know Loaf or like him, it's because I don't watch his content. Now when it comes to Jayden, I did have a problem with Jayden. I didn't like the content that he was doing. But you know what? Jayden has been growing, and he's actually making different content now compared to when he was getting arrested and all that. And I noticed that he's doing a lot of different things, which I think is pretty cool. And you know what, dude? Like, you know what? I see the same thing with you. Like, I see that you do all kinds of different content, which is great. You have good content out there. Like, I'm not gonna deny that. You have a variety of stuff. I like that. That's cool that you do that. Same thing with Jayden. I like that he's expanding what he has. He understands that he has a community, and that he could do a lot with that. So he's moving forward, moving on from like not just getting arrested. Like he's still doing pranks and all that. That's cool. It's cool to do pranks, you know. That's fine. I've never said that was a bad thing. But when you're getting to the point where you're getting arrested and stuff, that's not like, you know, you don't want that. How long is that gonna last you for? Long term, right? But I noticed Jayden making a change in effort of like the content that he's doing. He literally just caught. I mean, you know EDP, right?
Yeah, he caught that.
Yeah, he caught that mofo like for real, and that's cool, right? Don't you think? And like, to be honest, dude, I see that kind of like influence that you could bring to your community in that. And my only issue with you, dude, was with that Shawty Bay meet and greet video. You went over there to disturb what was their thing, right? That was their community that they wanted to do their thing with. And you came over there and interrupted that, which I think, in my opinion, is fucked up. Because if you were in that situation, you probably wouldn't like that, right? You and your fan base are here to, like, hang out and have a good time. And this one fucking dude, like, wants to come, like, interrupt it. Like, why? For what? Like, just because you see an opportunity? Like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but, again, we're going in circles. Because how are there going to be families out there doing their thing if there's 50,000 people? It's like a freaking whole Travis Scott concert. Like I didn't cause the whole thing. Now you were talking about Jayden and things like that, and you said that you didn't like Loaf either. So I want to know what's worse: inflicting a fake fight without knowing the consequences, or hitting a vape in a college lecture.
So because one person's content is worse than the other person, that makes the other thing okay?
Well, no, because you reacted to it influencing it.
So what's your point? What do you mean?
I remember when you reacted to Love's content after you literally said in one of your responses that you don't mess with Loaf. But I remember in one of my responses right after you were reacting to Loaf hitting a vape in a classroom. So I have no problem with Loaf, but you're saying that you don't mess with that kind of content, but you were literally like reacting to it, laughing at it. So what's the point that you're trying to make here?
When was the last time that I watched Loaf?
I have no clue, but still.
I watched one video, okay? I can't watch a video of Loaf?
I mean, you were watching a video of Loaf and, you know.
It was just one video.
It's like being against pedophilia and then committing it once. Oh, so now I can't commit pedophilia because I didn't guess it. Like that makes no sense. That makes no sense. It's the same thing because it's a very
extreme comparison.
It's a very extreme comparison, but isn't it true or is it not true?
No, it's not true, dude.
Okay, how is it not true? Because you were literally on me and on all these other people prank channels because you don't like what they do, but then yet you were reacting to one of them, laughing at it.
I never said I didn't like.
So it's like you're just.
I don't watch him. I said I don't watch him, dude.
Yes, you said you didn't like him.
I don't have anything to say about him because I don't watch him. I don't know what more do you want me to say.
Okay, well, I want you to take your accountability that you're just trying to milk this.
I'm literally what?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna stick to one topic here or what? Like,
okay,
you're like going back and forth with different. Like,
you're going all over the place too with the Shawty Bay.
Right.
So, what is your actual opinion on channels like this?
On what? On Loaf and Gideon?
On prank channels in general?
That's a big generalization, dude. That's broad. What are you talking about? Who do
How
you
is
want me
that
to talk
broad?
about?
How is that broad?
You literally just said prank channels. Who are you talking about
Okay,
specifically?
well, you're not going to answer my question, so just ask me one then. Since you can't answer mine.
I'm literally answering your questions, dude.
You told me how Gideon was, and then you never told me how Loaf was after reacting to his
I
video.
did tell you.
And
I
then
told you that I
you
don't
didn't
like
like
his
him.
content.
I'm talking. So
I've seen one video of him. What's your point?
your
I'm
point is
telling
that
you
why
what my thoughts are on these two guys. What else do you want me to say?
your point is why are you criticizing when you were laughing at it and supporting it?
Bro, I found one video that I watched. What's your point here? That I laughed? Do you think that it's bad that I laugh at a video? What's your point? He's out there vaping in the fucking school. That's fun. That's fucking wow. That's trippy. You never see that day to day. What do you mean? What's your point here?
So just because you watch one video means you're still not against it.
I never said I was against it. What are you talking about?
You are against it, but you were supporting it, no?
I never said that. So me watching the video supporting it? What are you talking about?
See, now you're trying to just like go around the point.
I'm just asking you questions, dude.
What's the question then? We'll get past this. We'll get past it since you're getting. I can see you're getting a little uncomfortable with that. So
You're just not making any sense. I don't know what you're talking about,
Making
dude. I literally
sense.
answered every single question that
Look!
you asked me,
look,
and you're saying that I'm going around them. I don't know what you're talking about.
you're
We're literally
you're
going in
dumb.
circles here, bro.
You're
Like, I don't
dumb.
know.
Your dumb little response to what I'm trying to say is that it was one video. How is that an argument?
I don't know what you're talking about at this point, dude.
How is that an argument?
What's your argument? What's your argument here?
My argument is that why are you against everything and criticizing me if you're supporting Loaf?
I'm not against you or anything that you
You're
have to stand
against
for.
what the
I
video
just-
was. You're against what the video
That-
was.
Yeah, I'm against your one video where you went to go bother another community's like thing. That was my only issue, dude. I have no other issue with whatever content that it is you're doing. I don't know what the fuck it is you're doing over there, fucking jerking off. I don't know what the fuck. But dude, I'm just my criticism is on that one video, dude. That's all that I ever had a problem with was that one video of you bothering these fucking people, dude. All the other shit you do is fine. I don't know why you're getting so butthurt over it. I had something to say about it. That's all. Like, I don't know why you're taking it.
So
up
you
the
had
ass so much.
something. You had something to say, which turned into all of this. So, what's the point?
I had a criticism. I brought you on the show, and then you got butthurt about it. You got butthurt about it.
I got butthurt about it because you like it's like a mixture of setup and you talking over me, and which you were kind of doing right now.
I didn't talk over you, dude.
Let's go back a minute, bro.
Okay, so you disturbed the peace, like in your videos. Like, is that fine? Like, to start problems.
I don't know why
like,
you're asking questions from the last interview. That
You
wasn't.
didn't
isn't that
answer
supposed
them.
to be
You
made
didn't
for
answer
last
them the
interview?
first time. You didn't answer them the first time. What do you want me to say?
I don't know why we're going back to May.
Because you didn't answer them.
It's
You didn't
September.
answer my
It's
question
September.
the first time, and I'm asking you now. Why are you still dodging the questions?
Dodging the questions. You're talking about May. We're in September now.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's taking you this long to not answer any of my questions. You're still not answering any of my questions. Why are you dodging them?
what's your question then?
Do you think your content, a lot of the content you do, is disturbing the peace?
Disturbing the peace?
Yes.
I mean, if you put it in some exaggerative way.
How's
I
it
don't think
exaggerated?
so.
How's it exaggerated? You literally get
Disturbing the
police calling you
peace.
all the time. You get security calling you all the time. I've seen it.
Okay.
It's fine, dude. If you want to go bother people, that's fine. But when problems start occurring for you, like arrest and shit, dude, you gotta like literally the whole point of me talking to you, dude, about this whole thing. I don't want you getting hurt, dude. I want you getting banned from locations. Do you want that for yourself in the future when you want to do collabs and shit? Do you want to get banned from places? Do you want to stop yourself from doing these great things that you could do, but you can't because you're out here like trying to get like a bunch of views out of just pranking people? Like, what is that gonna do for you? You're gonna get a bad dude. You're gonna get a bad reputation from the real world, dude. You need to like tone it down. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying to not do your content. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just asking you respectfully to like not fucking get into problems with security or police, because it's not. You're wasting their time, dude. And again, going back to what I said before, you have good content, man. I've seen your growth. I've seen your channel. Like, I've seen where you started and where you're at now, and you're doing great, man. Congrats on the 2K subs. That's awesome. I'm just asking you about the whole Shawty Bay incident. That's the only thing that I have an issue with, and you don't want to like. You're taking partial accountability for it, but you're still dodging my questions, and that's the main reason of this whole discussion, man.
Okay, so you literally asked pretty much the same question, but in different ways.
Because you're not answering me, dude.
I did answer your question. And you're talking about all I'm doing is asking you respectfully, giving you stuff respectfully. How is it respectful if it's doing all of this? How is it respectful?
Are we not having a discussion right now?
Well, how is it respectful?
Have I said anything bad? Have I said anything bad to you like during this conversation?
No, but you have.
Okay,
before.
so then what's the? Yeah, dude, we're going back and forth for a while, and here we are trying to talk about it. Why I don't understand why you bringing this up now?
While you're talking about giving respectful advice, it's not respectful.
I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you right now, respectfully, without all the wins and chimes and all that shit, with literally just me and you. Like, I'm literally just talking to you, man.
And I'm talking to you too, and you're
okay.
Getting butthurt about it too.
How am I getting butthurt? You literally called me dumb earlier.
You're getting loud.
Okay, man.
Okay, what's your next question? Or are we back on this question still?
I just don't look again. Going back to the Shawty Bay thing, that was the whole reason why I wanted to talk to you, was about the whole you bothering the other community. Again, I don't have any problem with you, but
bombing the whole community.
I'm glad that you took partial accountability about what happened, dude. But the whole point of me having this discussion was for me was not to like get my name in your mouth, but I saw someone with some sort of community that was able to do something, but you're taking it the wrong direction, man. Like with the whole Shawty Bay thing. Not saying that you're doing it now, but I mean,
what's the wrong direction that I'm taking?
Dude, you're getting involved with police and stuff like that, dude. Do you want that for yourself?
No, I'm talking about what's the wrong direction I'm taking with you.
What do you mean?
What's the wrong direction I'm taking from you and your advice?
Well, you're not hearing me. Oh, you're just kind of like, you got a wall against me and you're not like listening to me. I'm trying to tell you about the whole stay away, dude. I don't want you to get hurt with police and all that, dude. I know you're young and I get it. You know, I know you're getting defensive on that, but the whole point for me to like joke around with you and say all these things to you was because like I'm trying to get you to understand the point, man. Like sometimes like me just talking to someone isn't gonna get the point across. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to talk to you about what you're not seeing, and you're still not seeing it, and I don't really know what else much to say. Like, you know what I mean? Because dude, you're doing a bunch of cool stuff on your channel. Like I said, I just don't want you to gain a bad reputation from the real world when it comes to making content, because I know what it's like to want to make content and like collaborating and stuff like that. That's cool, right? That you would want to collaborate, but you need to tone it down, man. You don't want to get that bad word of like always getting the police called on you and getting your channel suspended, I think is what happened to you, which I understand. It's fine. Like that was like a video that you watched with. It happens, right? It happens. But I don't want that to happen to you, like, because of your reasons, you know what I mean? And it seems like that's where you're steering over, and I don't want that to happen to you, dude. You have a good community. You have people that watch you, and, like, I was just trying to give a little bit of advice to you, but maybe I would have thrown a lot of jabs in there. Yeah, but, like, dude, like, okay, you understand how all this is.
Now, what I'm talking now. So, what your problem with the advice is, and you finally said it, you threw jabs in there. You finally said it. And the other problem is that, shit, what was I going to say? Like, you're not giving the advice, you know, you're not presenting it correctly.
Though. I mean, I literally just gave it to you right now. I gave it to you right now.
But here's the problem with it, though. You will not take accountability for anything yourself, because what am I trying to tell you? So, what you're doing here is you're trying to, like, you're using me, like, giving me, like, the young excuse, like, oh, you're young, you know, it's never mind. It's way bigger than that. You're trying to make yourself look better for your own chat, make yourself look right, because what have you been doing with 2 other people? You started beef with 2 other people. For what? Content? Is that clout too? That's clout chasing as well. Why would you
Who was
start
the
beef?
people that
Why
started-
would you
who did I
start?
start beef with?
Why
Who
would
did I
you
start
start
beef
beef with that? What is that shit? The Alien podcast? They were saying shit like 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Why would you start beef with it now?
I literally just had a criticism. Do you not understand what my channel is, dude? I have like a podcast where I'm allowed to talk about things regardless of how old it is or not. Does it being old, like, does that matter, like, to you, or what's the problem? That's still up there on the internet. They never clarified it, and I wanted to speak about it because I didn't have a platform like I did now, and now that I do, I can talk about it. What's the problem there?
The problem is that why is that your kind of content? I want to know.
Because we're here having discussions. I'm not out here trying to pick fights with people. I'm here on the internet, just like you are, right? Coming across all these random things that the internet gives us, and I came across this thing, and I was like, hey, I want to talk about this. Can I not talk about this? It's all public information, right?
It's not that you're talking about it. It's that you're picking fights.
I'm not picking fights. I literally just have my criticism.
How are you
I'm
going
having
to
a
criticize someone and not expect something back? That's the whole point of why you're criticizing someone, so they can say something back. Is it
What do you
not
mean?
what it
Who
is?
said that I wasn't expecting
How are you
anything
not? How are
back?
you going to criticize a podcast that's not even up no more? Do you want them to like bow down to you and say I'm sorry?
It's not. It was literally.
Is that what
on
the whole
you-
point
on
is?
their channel. It was on their channel. What are you talking about? If
Okay,
they didn't
so what's
want
the-
that going out in public, they would have gotten rid of it.
What's the point of criticizing something that was 2 years ago? Do you want them to apologize for it? They're not even
Because
on it no
what
more.
they said wasn't right, dude. Do you want people spewing out all this hateful information and shit that I can't? You don't think I can correct that kind of stuff? Do you think that's bad? I can't talk about it.
Okay, I don't even know what they said. So what did they say? Tell me.
I don't have to say it to you, man.
You don't have to say it
Go
to
watch
me.
the video. Go watch the video.
Why don't you give me the information that I need?
Because I don't want to repeat myself, dude. Go watch the video.
You
That's
don't
not
want to
the point of
repeat
this
yourself.
That's not the point of this conversation, dude.
You don't want to repeat yourself. Why? Because it's boring. Is that what you've been saying the whole time?
I've already
That's why you
talked
skipped my
about
whole
it. If
podcast?
you want to go see the information, go watch the video, dude.
Can you
Do
just
you really
tell me
wanna
what
know what
he
he
said?
said?
Why
He
are
literally
you making
said
it a
that, right?
whole? Why are you making it a whole
Okay,
problem?
do you want to hear what he had to say?
Yeah, let's see what he had to say.
He said that allegations against the R word and shit, that some of those instances are petty. Do you believe that?
Allegations against the R word are petty.
That some of them can be petty. Do you believe in that?
Can you elaborate?
What do I need to elaborate there?
Allegations against the R word are petty.
He's saying that some girls that get raped.
Oh,
petty.
I thought you were talking about like the sped word.
What do you think about what he said?
Allegations against the R word are petty. Well, what's the full context of it? Because sometimes women will false accuse people. So
What do you think about what he said?
I think what he was saying was that some woman will false accuse a man of it to ruin his life because he did something stupid to her, which broke her heart.
Why
Now,
would a
now
girl-
when people, I'm not with the R word at all. Obviously,
So why are you here arguing about the point? Do you agree with him or not?
I don't agree with the context that I
Okay,
was
so then
given,
what-
but I'm
okay,
sure
so
that he
what-
was saying was when women false accuse men of R wording
Okay,
them.
so I asked him to elaborate on that. So what's wrong with me asking him to elaborate on that?
So what did he say?
He didn't want to elaborate on it, dude.
He told you that there was context in the podcast, no?
No, there isn't.
Really? Okay, I'll watch it then.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I
But
literally told you I have.
why would you start drama over something that you don't know the context about then?
I do know the context of it.
So you think he was just talking about
You know how you're sounding right now, dude? Like you're not answering anything that I have asked you. Like
Why
at all.
don't- we're trying to answer the question that I asked you. Why are you fight picking all these random people?
I literally just answered that question to you, dude.
You didn't. You
Yes,
tried
I
to
did.
say that it was wrong. You tried to say that you're just trying to criticize people. And what are you trying to get out of it?
conversations here. You're putting words in my mouth, dude.
You're putting words in my mouth, it seems like, because
What did I say
I'm not
to you?
trying
What
to,
did I
I'm
say
not
to
trying
you?
to say, all I'm trying to say is why are you trying to criticize people if you don't expect them to say something back?
I never said that.
You don't have to say it.
Okay, so I'm moving on, dude. Do
right.
you have anything else you want to ask me? Because I have like 2 more questions for you.
All right, what's the questions?
Okay, so I seen something again, which I don't blame you because you're young, right? And you don't understand the implications of
Just
saying
get that
things
shit out of
sometimes.
here, bro. You're not saying I'm young no more, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey,
You're
dude,
just
I'm
saying that
just
for your
trying to
chat.
watch. I'm just
What's
trying
your
to watch your
question?
back, dude. I'm just trying to help you, man. So because like
no, you're
what
not.
I'm
What's
about
your
to say, dude.
question?
So you've said a lot of look. Me respect. I've tried to been as respectful as possible to you and your friends about the things that I say. Yeah, I joke around here and there, and I say about a lot of stupid shit. Right? I think we can both agree to that. That I've said a lot of shit.
Okay, so you're saying that you're respectful, but you're being disrespectful and being respectful.
I'm saying that I have said a lot of shit to you, right, and your friends. So I've said all that, right, and all that's jokes aside, right? Like I've said my things, and that's fine. But you have taken it to the point where like it's kind of like again, I'm not telling you that like you're a kid and you don't understand the implications of this because you still have a lot to learn. But look, you saying all these like fucked up things about my crew, about my friends that help me do this show, you saying these overweight jokes, the people about cutting themselves, and you saying these homophobic slurs, bro. Do you think that's good for you to say?
What homophobic slurs?
Dude, don't act like you don't know. You and your friends
Homophobic
were saying, "Oh,
slurs.
he's
So
gay."
now you're trying to call me homophobic? Is that what you're accusing me of?
What do you have to say about the overweight jokes, the cutting jokes, and the homophobic slurs that you and your friends have said?
Okay, so what homophobic jokes? Elaborate.
I'm asking you about the other things. Why are you dodging
How
the other
do I
questions?
feel? I never said anything. I will say overweight jokes.
Yes, you did.
Because
Are you
what the
seriously
fuck?
saying
Y'all
that you
say
didn't
jokes
say
about me
anything, dude?
too. So how would you feel too? You say
I
jokes
said-
to me, I
dude,
say jokes
literally
back.
just admitted that I have punched jokes at you, but never to the point where you have called my friend fucking fat and saying all this shit about why I'm wearing my long sleeves, dude. Do you know like the sort of shit that those people go through, bro? Do you understand that? Do you understand that's not
You
funny?
trust
Where's
me,
the
I
joke
do.
in that? What's the joke? What's the joke?
The joke in what?
And you making fun of the overweight people about cutting themselves, all the gay slurs. What is all that about?
So why are you offended?
Dude, do you not understand that you're minimizing the problems that these people go through, dude?
Minimalizing the problems.
Minimalizing. What? Do you even understand what I'm saying, dude?
No, because you're just speaking little bullshit that I haven't said.
I'm speaking bullshit. Do you think the overweight jokes and shit is bullshit?
No, I do not think the overweight jokes are bullshit because you
Okay, so
you
then
obviously
what
watch
do you have to say about the overweight
obviously
jokes, the cutting
watched-
jokes, and the homophobic jokes that you have made? What do you think about that?
Okay, now I know how I've said homophobic jokes and cutting jokes.
And the overweight jokes. What have you said up? Why are you saying all that? Why have we never said anything?
Why am
that
I
nasty
saying
to
all
you or
that?
your friend?
Why am I saying all that? Because you were saying shit back. You were saying shit
What did
first.
I say? What did I say to you that was that bad?
I can't quote what you say to me because you said a
The one
lot
thing
of
I do
dumb
on my
shit.
channel, dude. The one thing that I do on my channel is I never go for certain circles of people. I would never do that. That's super fucked up to go for people that deal with overweight problems. Do you think people want to be overweight or something? Do you think people want to cut themselves? Do you think people are depressed on purpose? Do you think people are gay because like they just choose to be gay, dude? Like,
What
do you
the fuck?
understand that-
Yes.
Okay, so then why are you making jokes about it?
Are you dumb?
No, I'm
Okay,
not
so
dumb.
what
Why
are the
you
gay jokes that I
making
made?
about
What
it?
are the gay jokes that I made? Because
Dude,
I
go
was
back
gonna,
and watch
I
the
was gonna
TikTok
talk
for
about
us.
that. I was gonna talk about that.
Okay,
Why
then
are y'all
talk about
trying
it.
to call me
Talk about
homophobic? Because I know, what's
I'm
that
not
girl in the
one
back?
saying it.
What?
You're the one saying all the gay shit,
No,
all
'cause-
the overweight jokes, the cutting jokes. That's all
'cause-
you. You said it. You said it. So
Let
what do you
that-
have to say about it?
Let that girl
I'm
talk
only
because she's the
asking
gay
you.
one, right?
Go on.
Let that girl talk because she's a gay one, right? I wanted to talk
No,
to
no,
her about
this is
that because
between
she was,
you and me, dude. This is
because she,
between
no,
you
no, no,
and
no,
me.
no, because she was the one trying to accuse me of that shit. Because I've never said
Of
any
what?
homophobic
Dude,
jokes.
I saw
I've
it
never
happen.
said
Everyone has
anything.
seen it happen.
I've never said any of those homophobic jokes.
You have. Do you want me to clip it for you, dog?
Clip it. Do it.
I'll clip it, dude. The shit that you, dude. You're literally
Clip it.
like, you're a piece of shit, dude. You're a piece of shit.
I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece
You're
of
not.
shit because
You're not admitting to the shit that you've said, dude. You're a piece of shit.
how am I a piece of shit? Because I'm
you're
standing
not
up for
admitting
myself.
to the mistakes that you've said about.
I'm not
the
admitting
overweight
to my
jokes,
mistakes, and I'm
cutting
gonna
jokes.
fight for myself. How is it a piece of
Okay,
shit?
man.
Do you expect
Alright,
me to
man.
bow
Alright,
down
dude.
to you? Do you expect me to bow
I'm
down
not
to you?
expecting you to bow down to me. I'm
And fucking
expecting
apologize.
you to fucking take accountability for the shit that you've said, dude.
Accountability.
Yes, dude. So why don't you answer my question?
Where is my accountability at?
I don't know. Where is it, dude?
You tell me.
I don't have to tell you, man. It's your fucking brain, dog.
I'm saying, where's my accountability that you owe me because you did a lot of wrong shit too.
I mean that
Now
you don't understand what's going on. You say that you deal. You've told me before that you deal with personal issues and you have this and that and that, like.
So
and
what's
all
wrong
this,
with
but, like,
joking?
The funny thing is that you can't see the fucking point of like that you're dealing with shit, and not only you are dealing with shit, but these other people that you're making fun of are dealing with shit as well, and you can't see that like this is harmful, dude.
You are not.
How would you feel if you were dealing with shit? How would you feel if you were dealing with what problems do you have, Jayden?
I ain't saying what problems I have.
Okay, so then why are you out here fucking on a horn yelling people about that they're overweight, that they're cutting themselves? Why are you here? Okay, why is it okay for you to announce this stuff, but
now
you can't talk about your
who
problems?
told me that I said that they cut themselves?
Bro, you literally said this on your stream, dude.
I said that you cut yourself. I said that you probably do cut yourself.
Okay, so you admit it.
You probably do. Do you?
Why does that matter?
Well, why, it matters because you're making this such a big ass deal about it.
Do you understand why it's a big deal?
It's not a big deal. I said you probably
How is
do.
it not a big deal? How is it not a big deal?
How is it not a big deal? Because I didn't say that you did.
But you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. No, I'll
Alright,
say
man,
fat jokes.
I can't like go in circles here all day. We're running out of time here. We've gone like over our time. Like, if you don't want to admit to anything that you have said, bro, like that's fine. But I don't have time here to like go in circles with you, bro.
So don't make that time excuse because I'm actually standing up for myself. Don't make that time excuse. We're here. What's your last question?
I need you to apologize about the overweight jokes you said. You don't realize how dumb you look right now, dude. You don't realize.
You don't realize how stupid you're being right now.
I'm just letting you know, dude. In fact, when you turn 18 or when you get older, you're gonna look back at this and you're like, "Fuck, I fucked up."
Really? With
Yes.
fat jokes?
You don't get it yet, but you will.
No, I do get it.
Isn't not to point fingers or anything like that, but isn't one of your friends overweight? How do you think he feels about what you're saying?
Really? How do you think he
Yes.
feels? He doesn't
How do you think he
care.
Right.
He does not care.
How do you know?
Really? How do I know? Shit, my phone's dead, but I'll call him right now. My phone's dead. Hold on, give me a second. Let me put it on the charger real quick.
You're gonna put him on the spot to ask him about.
No,
That's funny.
he's actually in the chat. He's actually in the chat. Hey Tricks. Hey Tricks, how you feel about the fat jokes?
Is this the guy that you were shitting on earlier
That I was what?
about the jokes he made, or what? What is this?
No, because I say a lot of fat jokes to him. But
Okay,
you know,
so
he's actually
what do you think about all that say that you're bringing out there to the internet?
bringing out to the internet. What negative things am I bringing out to the internet?
I literally just said it. The overweight jokes, the cutting jokes, and the homophobic slurs that you've said. What do you think about all that?
Okay, so you're accusing me of saying homophobic slurs, but I've never said any
Yes,
homophobic
you
slurs.
said it on stream.
And
dude.
I
You
have
and your friends have
said,
it. What do you think about
and
that?
I
Is it
have.
okay
Can you
or
stop
not to
talking
do it?
over me? Damn.
I'm asking you a question. You're not answering me.
And I'm responding. What homophobic slurs have I said? And I want an answer.
You've said it on the stream when you reacted to my podcast. You and your friends were saying if he has one, if he has a dick. Like, what kind of comment is that? Like,
How? That's homophobic.
Why are you guys commenting if I have a cock or not? What's the point of that? What's the joke?
That's homophobic? Saying if you have a dick or not? How is that homophobic? Answer me right now.
You don't get it, man. You don't get it yet. You don't get it yet.
How?
You don't get it yet, man.
I don't get it because it's freaking
why is
stupid.
it that you're hyper focusing on the homophobic jokes? I want to know about the overweight shit and the cutting jokes that you gave. Why aren't you?
I already said something about the cutting jokes. I said that.
What about the overweight stuff? Why can't you apologize about that, dude? You literally fucking harassed my crew, dude. You harassed my crew. I didn't
Harass
do that shit
your
to you.
crew.
What was the point of saying all that?
You did harass my friends.
What
You
did I
did
say?
harass my friends.
What did I say? What did I say?
You was on his dick the whole time. The last
What did
response.
I say? What
he's
did
bad
I
at
say?
jokes. He's bad at jokes. He sucks. You even said that he's like
Okay,
on
said
the
that bad at his
spectrum.
jokes. I
You said he's
bad
on
at his
the.
jokes. I can't say that. What did I say that he was on the spectrum?
Yeah, you said that.
When did I say that?
So I don't know what kind of hypocritical shit you're on. Okay, look, Tricks is in the chat. If you can't take fat jokes, lose the weight. Like, what the fuck?
You guys don't understand yet. You guys are too young to understand. You need to understand that some people like go through things, and that like some people grow up, they're born with certain things where it's harder for them to lose weight, dude. Do you understand that? You and your friend don't understand that some people have defects. Some people grow up with having harder trouble losing weight. You can't just lose weight like that, dog. It's not that simple. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Okay.
So then what's the point of these jokes for? You're here making fat jokes and you think it's okay? It's not that people choose to be overweight, you fucking idiot.
Okay. So the point of the joke is that you went to me first. On me. Okay, let me hear. I want to hear this.
Listen, okay? The problem was that you attacked me for who the fuck I am and not what the fuck I said. And what we were talking about with you was what the fuck you said and what the fuck you did. And that's the problem, is that you're talking shit about me and fucking putting my pictures and shit up and saying shit about me when it wasn't even about me in the fucking way that I look. It was about what the fuck I said.
Yeah, what the hell's that about, dude? Why don't you explain that?
Okay, well, that sucks. You shouldn't have responded to me then, because I'm going to say something back.
You told her to respond. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
What?
Do you not understand? Do you not? You've been asking her to come to talk to you, and now that she responded, you said she should have never responded to me. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? Trying to look. So this is your problem. No. Don't start. Don't leave now. Don't be all scary. Don't be all scary. Your problem is that you try to make other people look bad to hire your reputation. So I did not make half of these jokes that you guys are saying. I did not make any homophobic jokes. I did not make any cutting jokes.
You're a liar.
And how am I a liar? You're a liar for trying to make me look bad. That's what's going on tonight. You're skipping my points.
Everybody that's watching right now is gonna realize
No. You're trying to talk over me. Do you want me to turn my shit on so I can talk louder than you? Because you want to be talking over me. So I am trying to say my side to the story. I am trying to say my side to the story. Okay?
I haven't.
You have, and I let you talk. I've been letting you talk, and I haven't said anything once. And now I'm talking, and now you can't talk over me. And that's proof. And that's proof that you're just trying to make yourself look good and trying to make other people look bad. You do the same thing with Danny. You do the same thing with the Alien Podcast. You do the same thing with everyone else. So you're just trying to make other people look bad to make yourself look better to hype your reputation. That's the problem here. You're not giving advice to give advice. You're not giving advice to give advice. You're giving freaking. What are you saying?
All we're doing is asking you to clarify what you said and your side of the story.
And I did clarify what I said. I did clarify. And what I clarified was that I never even said that shit.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
No,
did.
I didn't.
I just need
You
you to
said.
apologize to, look, dude, I just need you to apologize to Medea. That's all I care about. That's all I care about.
No.
I know you don't need an apology, but he's saying a lot of fucked up shit about like people, and like you can't get away with that, man. And that's why I'm here, dude. To have this conversation and to tell you that the shit that you're saying, dude, is toxic. I'm trying to tell you to get the fuck away from that kind of content. And dude, you need to understand what you're saying, the implications of what you're saying, because it's gonna bite you in the ass, dude. And if you agree with me or not, you're gonna see. So I'm just asking you to apologize to my friend, dude.
Okay, let me apologize.
You're not gonna fart on your mic, are you, dude? I don't want you to get pink eye.
No. I made a severe, continuous lapse on my judgment for saying.
All right, dude. Well,
You don't have a dick.
You never will, dude.
That you probably don't have a dick.
You
I
have a
am
good
sorry
night, bro.
for that. I am
Take care.
sorry. See? What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, see? That's what he was trying to do. Hey, I want W's. Boof ass motherfucker. Boof ass motherfucker. He wanted all of that smoke for that? He wanted all of that smoke for that? He wanted all that smoke for that. Oh my God. See, and he tried his hardest. He tried his hardest to keep me from saying my side of the story. That's the point of this beef, and I'm done with it. I expected him to come on here and talk to me like a good normal human being and talk about it. Talk about it all. I expected that to happen. But what do I get in return? I just get another response video. I get another video of him trying to skip my points. He was talking over me like crazy. He left when I was talking about the jokes that he claimed that I made that I didn't even make. Homophobic jokes. And then what was the example that he said? I said that he doesn't have a dick. What the fuck kind of homophobic joke is that? Damn, if that was a homophobic joke, that was an ass one. This beef is done. I'm done with it. He left the call like a little bitch. He can't talk shit no more. He can't talk shit no more. That shit is so hilarious. And I bet he's talking shit right now. He's not taking accountability. You're not letting me talk. He was talking about you. That shit is funny to me.